This is my tiny closet and my minimalist wardrobe. These are all the clothes that I have. I have this bottom rack and these 3 shelves in my closet that are all of my clothes. My husband has the top rack in this closet and 2 dressers in our bedroom. He's not as much of a minimalist as I am, but that's okay. I'm getting him there. My mother would describe me as being a minimalist my entire life. Ever since I was a kid, I just did not like stuff. It always overwhelmed me. And when we moved into this tiny house that has very little storage, it just gave me a reason to become a minimalist with my clothes. That wasn't the easiest thing for me because I do love clothing and trends and just shopping in general. But I have noticed that since downsizing my closet, I now only have pieces in here that I truly love, and it has helped me create an identity of what my true style actually is. So starting off with decluttering, I am taking all of my clothes out of my closet and starting with them. I'm making 3 piles. 1 pile for keep, 1 pile for maybe, and 1 pile for donate. The pile that I just put right next to me is going to be my keep pile. The pile right above it is the maybe pile, and the one that is above the large stack of clothes that I'm sorting through is my no pile. When sorting through my clothes, I ask myself a couple of questions. The first question I ask is, have I worn this in the last 6 months, and do I see myself wearing it in the next 6 months? The other question I like to ask is, does this piece actually flatter me? Like this sweatshirt, for example, I think it is very cute. It is from Anthropologie. I got it from the thrift store actually, but I think it washes me out. I don't think I look very good in this sweatshirt, even though it is adorable and probably would look amazing on someone else. It just doesn't look that great on me. I don't think gray is a very nice color on me. So I'm going to give this one away, and hopefully someone else will be able to get more wear and use out of it than I ever did. Also, if you're new here, my name is Nissa and I make videos about motherhood and homemaking, and I hope that you find encouragement here. Another thing I like to consider is, do I feel comfortable in what I'm wearing? I don't want things in my closet that I find itchy or tight, or that I can only wear for a certain occasion. I like having pieces in my closet that I could wear every single day. I could wear them to an event, to like a party, or to a dinner, or I could also just do my dishes in them and still feel beautiful and comfortable. An amazing benefit from having a minimalist wardrobe is that every single day I feel put together. Because I have a slim selection of clothing, I feel like the clothing I'm always putting on is clothing that makes me feel confident and pretty. And I just notice for myself, when I feel those things and I feel put together, I feel like I can just take on the day a little bit better. So now I'm putting all my clothes back into the closet. I'm a little particular about how I organize my closet. I do my pants first, then my sweaters, my dresses, and then my shirts. I like to organize it this way because I look at my closet every single day. I don't have anything in front of it like a door or a curtain. So I like it to look balanced. I don't love when closets have like all the short sleeve shirts on one side and then all like the longer clothes on the other side. I just feel like it doesn't look like balanced. And then I like to go and do everything by color coded. So I do my pants darkest to lightest, my sweaters darkest to lightest, dresses darkest to lightest, and then shirts darkest to lightest. And again, this is just what I do. I like to do it like this because I do see my closet every single day, and I just feel like this way produces the most balance and the most aesthetically pleasing, in my opinion. Moving on to the clothes that I had inside of the closet on the shelves. These are all my sweatpants and lounge clothes, workout clothes. I am going through my sweatpants first and just moving the ones that I don't need to keep anymore into the donation pile, and then moving on to my tank tops and then pajamas. When decluttering my clothes, I like to work in sections. I know some people like to just take everything out of their drawers, out of their shelves, out of their closet, and just dump it into one big pile and hit go. I am not one of those people. I feel like if I work in increments, it is less overwhelming for me and I can focus a little bit more on what I'm actually doing. So that is why I started with the clothes that were hanging up, and now moved on to the clothes that were inside on the shelf. I started with the top shelf, now I am on to the second shelf, and then you'll see me work my way onto the bottom shelf. The second shelf of clothes just had all of my shorts. Because it's not summer, I don't really feel like it's necessary to sort through my shorts right now because I don't know if I would actually be wearing them in a couple months or not. Sometimes, you gain weight or you lose weight and your style changes, so I'm just not sure about the shorts. And then I had some clothes sitting out on my dresser that I wore for a date with my husband, and they weren't dirty, so I'm going ahead and rehanging them up. Another thing that I have noticed since turning my closet into a minimalist capsule wardrobe is that I don't feel the need to wash my clothes every single day. Now, you might think that sounds gross, but like some days I am literally just hanging out around the house. I'm not doing anything active. I don't get anything on me. And it's okay to like wear the same pair of jeans a couple times before actually washing them, or the same sweater a couple of times, or cardigan, whatever it is. Like, I just have noticed that my laundry load has gone down significantly too since downsizing my closet. Now that I have all my clothes sorted, I am taking all of these donations off of my hangers, gathering up my hangers, and putting the clothes into this green basket. I don't love this green basket, so I'm gonna donate that as well, and that just makes it easier for me. I think altogether I freed up 11 hangers, and I did decide to keep these blue pants because they are more summer pants, and I don't know, I might want to wear some flowy, cool pants a couple of days in the summer. Now, the last thing I am doing is just going through mine and my husband's socks. A lot of our socks sometimes are not matched and just get thrown in here, so I'm just going to go ahead and match as many as possible and get rid of any ones that are stretched out or have holes in them. If you made it this far, I would just like to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you consider liking and subscribing. I make a lot of videos just about non-toxic cleaning, organizing, motherhood. I would like to share, I am a cancer survivor, so I'm very passionate about just clean eating and non-toxic lifestyle. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely consider subscribing and keeping up with my videos. I also hope that you stick around and see the reveal of how many clothes I gathered up in my laundry basket and what my closet looks like now.